Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Coleman Cadillac in Lawrenceville, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2024 Cadillac XT4. This is the luxury trim with all-wheel drive. The color here is stellar black metallic. It also has a jet black Oxford stone two-tone leather interior. Now, the 2024 model year saw a design refresh and a tech update for the XT4. So let's check this out and let's see if this is the premium branded subcompact SUV that you should buy. So let's dig in. Front end of our XT4, the stellar black, looking really good against that gloss black grille and the flat black down below. We got full LED lighting all the way around on the front end. As we come across the grille, again, the gloss black, the big Cadillac emblem, and the chrome all the way around it to give it some bling. As we come around the other side of the vehicle to our wheel and tire setup, what are we looking at on the XT4 Luxury? We have an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, silver finish, Cadillac badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. Now, these wheels are wrapped in Continental Pro Contact all-season tires, 235 on the width, a beefy 60 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. You can also get the XT4 in front-wheel drive, and that'll save you some cash. But as we pull back out, it is a subcompact SUV. The stellar black looks good with the silver and the chrome. Let me know what you guys think about the bling. It is a Cadillac, of course, and then we go into our Cadillac badge on the front fender. We do have some flat black in and around the wheel wells and down along the door sills. And then we have a color match side view mirror, LED turn signals. I love the stellar black with the metal flake in there. Looks really, really good. Pops in the sun. We do have some color match door handles with chrome exterior finish. And then up top, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top. We are chrome on the roof rails, color matched roof, shark fin antenna, panoramic moonroof. Rear end of our XT4 looking good. We have full LED lighting on the back as well. Again, I think the stellar black with the flat black around the bumper area looks good. As we move in, as you can see, they tucked that rear wiper up underneath the roof spoiler to clean it up, protect it from the elements and car washes. Good move there. Now, the panel down on the bottom bumper there, that's our tow hitch, and we'll talk about the towing numbers when we take a look at the engine. But overall, a really nice looking rear design refresh on this XT4. We are under the hood of this 24 XT4 Luxury, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Cadillac's 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, 235 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 23 in the city, 28 on the highway, 25 combined. This XT4 can tow up to 2,000 pounds. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, we got the redesign, or refresh, I should say, got the better tech. How much am I going to have to pay? Well, here we go. Base price for the 24 XT4 Luxury all-wheel drive is $40,395. Now, after options and destination and delivery of $1,195 from Cadillac's Kansas City, Kansas assembly plant, we have a total MSRP from the factory of $46,340. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver's door panel, we'll jump on in. We're going to have soft touch up top with the Oxford stone cross stitch, which I like. And then we're going to go right into our brushed aluminum door handle. And then we have the Oxford stone right here. Nice soft armrest, fully flat black on our switchgear. We do not have power fold mirrors in this luxury trim. Nice large door pocket, and this is where you're going to adjust your power tailgate, whether you want it off, max open, or 3/4 open. They got you covered right there. We do have the upgraded 14 speaker AKG sound system in here as well. Footbox, nice footbox, dead pedal brake and accelerator. We do have the all-season mats in here, perfectly clean. We have the paper down so I won't get the mats dirty. I love the way Coleman presents their cars for filming. Best dealership that I work with in preparing a car for filming. And then we have our aluminum door sill plate with the Cadillac emblem that looks really, really good. And now look at this. Full power for the driver with lumbar, full power for the front passenger with lumbar. And then we have the Oxford stone leather with the comparable Oxford stone stitching, nice and soft, nice soft headrest, Cadillac crest on the back, on the front of each seat, looking beautiful, nice job. Passenger side door panel, same action as the driver. We do have, I don't know if you can see it in here, we do have some gloss black in this design, which looks really, really cool. Up top, soft touch with the Oxford tan cross stitch. Then we have this chrome trim with Cadillac up here. Oxford stone again, right in here with the cross stitch. And then we get some gray trim into your heat and air vents. And then down below, nice large glove box. Infotainment system time. Look at this action. We got the updated 33-inch curved digital instrument cluster. So you got your digital dash on the left, your infotainment on the right, 33 inches in total as it curves around. Really looks cool. This is the new Google Assistant system. Look at that pinch to zoom capability right here. Just looks awesome. Lovely. Wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. Now, all of our functions are down below here. So if we go into our home button, now we can configure what we want to see right here. So let's say I don't have any content up right now. I can hit this little pencil, edit, and I can say, you know what? Give me my Google Assistant there. And now, boom, I have my Google Assistant up on this one. I got my nav. I swipe across, vehicle status, Play Store. Now, Google Assistant is kind of like a voice command system, right? So you would say H-E-Y, Google, and it would come up and you could say, take me to the nearest gas station, take me home, take me to Coleman Cadillac, and it'll bring it up and put the directions in the system for you. So that's how that goes. Settings, our climate right here, dual zone climate control, set right there, set it on auto. Now we're good at 70 degrees, nice and easy to use, no problem at all. And then we can go back, got our Wi-Fi hotspot. Again, you got your maps. And look at that ease of swipeability. Amazon Alexa, your My Cadillac to connect up the vehicle to your smartphone. You have access to Google News and podcasts as well. But look how easy that swipes. It's really, really well done. No doubt about it. Now, here's our media where we're going to have our AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth your phone. Again, we go back to our maps. There's your Bluetooth your phone. And now we can find additional apps in the Google Play Store to put on your in your car. So they got you all set there. Really nice, really easy. Like the way it looks. Now, if we go to reverse and try out our backup camera, there we go. And get nice and clear with trajectory. Doesn't take up the whole screen, but there is no 360 in the XT4 Luxury, but it's a nice clear camera. And we go back to the beginning and we're good to go. Now, as we move down further, we have our heat and air vents. Now, here are the hard controls for our dual climate system if we don't want to mess around with the touch screen, so I do like that. Now you have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, parking sensors, 4-way hazards, lane keep assist on or off. Underneath here, USB-C, USB-A 12-volt, a nice felt-lined area for storage, and if you don't want that open, you can close it up. And look at that, nice leather cover on here rather than, they could have easily just gone gloss black plastic, but they went through the trouble putting the leather with the stitching on. Really like that attention to detail by Cadillac, especially in a base trim vehicle. Now as we come down further, here is the gear shift that's going to take you through this 9-speed automatic. Now you have a dial and some buttons to go through your infotainment system if you don't want to use the touch screen. That's your physical volume knob right there. So they got you covered there. 2 cup holders. Again, we're getting the leather with the stitching rather than gloss black plastic. I do like that. And then key fob, nice and classy looking key fob. Lock, unlock, remote start, pop the tailgate, panic button, Cadillac emblem on the back, looking good. And then traction control off, engine auto stop start on off, and these are your modes for driving. And so we'll take a look at those when we go through our dash. But they got them right here. Nice and easy spot for them too. Now, nice soft armrest in the Oxford stone. We open it up. There's a place to slide your phone in right there. A removable tray for some change or whatever, and you open that up. Another 12 volt and a deeper area felt line for storage. Now we don't have wireless charging in here. If we did, then it would be right here. Cadillac steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel with the stitching. Cadillac on the horn button, nice emblem, nice and large. Round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this vehicle. No problem there. Now, on the switchgear, it's all flat black, which I like. We'll zoom on in. You got your adaptive cruise control, telephone voice commands, heated steering wheel right there. So they got you covered there. On the right side, you got the scroll bar for the digital dash and your music, seek, that kind of thing right in here. So they got you covered there. We do have paddles to go up and down this 9-speed automatic if you want to shift manually. And then we have our headlight controls on the left right here. And then, of course, turn signals. And then on the right, we have our front and rear wiper, our push button start right around the corner behind the wheel. So they got you covered there. And then on the left side down here, you got your electric parking brake as well as your brighten and dim the dash. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel in here. So they got you covered there. And now we have our digital dash. First thing we're going to do is take a look at our drive modes. But to do that, it's easier to see them over here on our infotainment screen. So we'll hit our drive modes, and we have Tour, Sport, Off-Road. Tour, Sport, Off-Road. And there you have it. I love the picture of your XT4 when you go to off-road, like on the side of a cliff. I think that's hilarious. But we're going to stay in tour mode for today. But that's where they have it. Nice and simple. And now let's get back to our screen. There we go. Now here's our digital dash, looking nice and easy, piece of cake. We can go ahead and add a favorite right here. And then over here, you have your speedometer. But what I do like is you can change how you want your gauges to be displayed. So right now we're on gauge. We can go to map, and we can stick our map in here as well. And you can have that on, or you can go to a clean gauge cluster and just have it look that way. So that looks really, really cool. And then you can get, with this button here, you can get your trip information up over here instead of having this. So it's a dual use screen as well. So I really do like how they have this designed. And we can go back to our gauges and we're good to go. I really, really like how they've done that. Overhead console, pretty darn large. Here is a place for your shades. 3 garage door programmables right here, so they got you covered there. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. OnStar. Now, if you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you want to close the door, this button with the picture of the car with the door open stays off. When you open the door, lighting comes on. Close the door, lighting will dim out. And now we have our 3 controls for the roof. So we can slide it open, we can tilt it, and then we can open the shade. So this button, hit that, shade goes back. All the way over our rear seat passengers. And then we can slide the glass. Glass comes up, wind buffer comes up. Good to go. Then we can close her on up. There you go. If we want to tilt it, hit the tilt button or close that, and then we can close our shade when we're all done playing around with our glass. And that comes back all the way shut. Piece of cake. Nice soft headliner, Now, we have our sun visor with vanity and lighting. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Rear view mirror is a standard frameless mirror with a dimming function. Getting in the rear seat of our XT4, I have the driver's seat set for my driving position. So in we go. If you're taller than me, you're going to have to duck to get in as this roof slopes down. 5'11", plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. Now we got the leather all the way down. Now this is going to be some plastic here. So leather here, then some plastic, and then leather on the seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. And then down below, 2 heat and air vents, USB-A, USB-C, and then 3-stage heated seats for each rear seat outboard passenger. Rear door panels, same action as the front, same nice look, looks beautiful. And then the back seats, same Oxford stone, Cadillac crest. I like the fact that they carried this through to the rear seats as well. Nice and cushy, nice and comfortable. Rear armrest, super soft, 2 cup holders. So they got you covered back here for comfort, for connectivity, for your heated seats, cup holders. It's nice. I like it back here. Getting in the cargo area of your XT4, you can pop the tailgate from the driver door panel or from your key fob, or you come to the back and right underneath the Cadillac badge, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. With the rear seats up, you're looking at 22.5 cubic feet of cargo space. Moving on in, here are our carpeted floor mats. Then we have the all-season Cadillac mat that's in the vehicle now. And then underneath that, we can lift this up. We have a spare, so thank you Cadillac for the spare. We have LED lighting in the back as well. So they got you covered. And now to get the rear seats down, pretty simple. You just hit the button and shove them forward. Hit the button, shove them forward. And now with the rear seats down, we're looking at 48.9 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this XT4. Cadillac window sticker, here we go. 2024 XT4 all-wheel drive luxury, stellar black. Standard equipment left to right. Here comes our options. With our moonroof option, audio system option, cold weather package option, interior protection package, extra for the paint as well, full MSRP, MPG estimates, crash ratings, made in the United States, Kansas City, Kansas. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're heading on down the road in this 24 XT4 Luxury all-wheel drive. Great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz, pre-collision, bicycle detection, all that action. Max safety tech in this XT4, which I do like. I got my exterior LED lights up front and out back for safety as well. So they got the full set here in this XT4 Luxury. Now the luxury trim is the base trim. There's 3 trim levels in the XT4 for 2024. You have the luxury trim, the premium luxury trim, and the sport trim, all with either front wheel drive or all wheel drive. So take your pick, that's what they have, but all of them have the same engine and transmission. A turbo 2-liter inline 4 9-speed automatic. They all have the same. But usually when I'm in a base trim, I can see things that I may want, and maybe I want to go up in trims, but I have to tell you, this base luxury trim has just about everything I would want in a subcompact premium branded SUV. I mean, I got this wonderful new 33-inch digital screen in front of me, the latest and greatest Cadillac infotainment system with wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. I got dual climate, I got heated seats, heated steering wheel. I have USB-A, USB-C connectivity for the front passengers and the people in the back row, as well as heated outboard seats in the back row as well. I don't have the most room in its class for cargo space in the back, but I have enough for sure. I got the panoramic roof. This thing has got a lot of stuff in it for a base trim. I wouldn't call this base by any stretch of the imagination. And another thing I really like is I like the way it drives. It's really well damped. Handling, it handles like an SUV. Steering's a bit light, but it's direct. But the suspension is nice and soft, the way it should be in a Cadillac luxury SUV. You have the big 60 series sidewalls to soak up those bumps. Now this engine is you're gonna hear it's gonna be a little noisy when you're accelerating, but then when you're up to speed and you take your foot off the accelerator, it quiets on down. The 9-speed automatic shifts smoothly, no issues there. And it's just a pleasant vehicle, relaxing vehicle to drive. In the spec, the turning radius is 19 feet. So we'll check it out, see how it is, see if it's spot on. So here we go. And it turns right around, and I missed the garbage can. Would have been easier without the guy sticking his garbage can out there that he hasn't brought in yet. And here we go. And, you know, I feathered the gas in because it's a new engine, but this Turbo 4 gets the job done. It really does. And it kind of dances a little bit on its feet. It's kind of light on its feet, which I like too, which obviously the sport trim is going to sharpen that up, I bet. But, you know, $46,000 now is nothing to sneeze at for a premium branded subcompact SUV. But when you're comparing it against the offerings from Europe and the offerings from Asia, this holds its own pretty well, I think. And it drives really nicely. We'll check out our brakes. Hands off, nice and straight. Now we'll go take off again. And down the road we go, piece of cake. So let me know what you think. Cadillac might not be the first name you think of when you're in the market for a premium brand subcompact SUV, but Cadillac has put a good amount of work into this design refresh for 2024. I think they made it more attractive up front on the front end. I think they made it more attractive on the back end, and they certainly got it going with the latest and greatest tech, and it drives well, and it's comfortable, and the seats are really poofy and comfortable. So let me know, would you consider buying one of these XT4 Luxury all-wheel drive, or front-wheel drive if you want to save about $2,000 in price? Or are you going to go somewhere else with your hard-earned SUV money? Let me know. Put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Coleman Cadillac here in Lawrenceville, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Cadillac XT4 Luxury Trim all-wheel drive for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.